no.
Good morning, everybody. It is time for the best morning show anywhere. It is the Going On Daily Live morning show. I'm your host, Ron Rigo, and I got the big dog, Kenny. What's up, Kenny?
What's going on?
It is episode 84 of season 2. 84 episodes already. Hollywood Nights. And of course, that will mean something today. Could mean something in a couple of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we got such a great show. Oh, man, I cannot wait for this one. We got the debut of What Boils My Water. Kenny?
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that. Cannot wait.
Mm.
We also have Make Ron Say What?
Mm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Always a great one. And today in history, we're going to be talking about what's going on in history today. We also will have some tariff news.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is going to be what boils your water today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True.
Telling you, it is going to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We also have May's TV premieres. We already had a big one Sunday.
Mm.
And then, of course, another epic. Ron's Top 5. Kenny, you're going to love this one. You may not like one of the positions of one of them, but you will like this one. Maybe.
Maybe.
So we got all that and a bag of chips coming
chips.
up.
I love chips.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great TV show back in the day.
This is
and you were upset with my John Baker being at number 3?
Yeah.
And then you found out, because Larry Wilcox, and you were like, how is he not higher? Then I did number 2, and you was like, how is he not higher? How high do you want him to get? And then you realized when Larry Bird showed up, oh.
Larry legend.
Yes. So that was a great one. So I suggest you go watch our last Wednesday show for that. That was a great one. Just to see Kenny's face when he realized who was number 1. You didn't see that coming. Can't believe you forgot about him, to be honest with you. So, Kenny, we are in mourning this morning. Celtics let one get away. They couldn't hit a 3-point shot to save their lives last night.
They shot 60, they only made 19.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It'll be better in game 2 because they're not going to shoot that bad. They're not going to shoot that bad. They had open looks, too. Open looks. All right, so let's get things rolling. We can be seen on Facebook at
Yep.
RI Broadcasting. So get
Mhm.
on there, donate some stars. We like getting stars.
We do. Mhm.
It also helps the show continue. So if you like the show, donate a couple of stars. They're only a penny.
Mhm.
And that way, Kenny can put his 2 cents in.
Right. Correct.
You can also watch us live on YouTube, which I'm hoping it's there. I don't know if it's there.
Mm.
So if you're out there on YouTube, you gotta have to give me some comments, and I'm a little concerned. But you can watch us at Rhode Island Broadcasting at YouTube. Do not forget to, and it says, I'm looking at it now, Kenny, and it's not on.
No, it's not. I didn't get the ding.
It's not on.
Nope.
And I'm getting really tired of Restream
Mhm.
messing up.
Yep.
And I'm going to send them a nasty letter today. I
Oh.
want my month fee waived.
Mhm.
I'm tired of it.
Mhm.
They always give me this BS explanation. Oh, what do you use to do the show? What browser? Right? What browser do you use? And I
What do
told
you
them I use Microsoft, right?
what
And
do
then,
you
oh
run on?
no, you got to use Google, right? Well, where am I? I'm on Google, and it's
Mm.
still not working right.
Mm.
Still not working right. So now this really screws up because a lot of people look for the show on YouTube,
Yep.
and it really pisses me off. It boils my water. I'm
Mm.
not even there yet, and I've already got
Mhm.
one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Restream, you got something coming to you after the show today. You
Yep.
watch.
Ooh. Ooh.
You got
Okay.
something coming to you.
Okay, Restream, you in trouble. Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
right. Look,
Mhm.
I'm tired of it. I
Mm.
pay.
Mm.
I pay a lot of money for this.
Right?
You know? It's expensive.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, so that is what's going on. So it's not on YouTube today. So that absolutely sucks because that's a big chunk of our viewers.
Mhm.
Big chunk.
Yep.
Especially live. They're all right now scrambling like, why isn't the show on? Why isn't the
Yep.
show on?
Yep.
It says upcoming.
Mhm.
Upcoming when?
Mm.
And
Oh,
I
that's
knew I was going to have a problem because it kept coming up error. And the guy says, "Oh, well, if it says upcoming on YouTube, it'll air." Well, guess what, buddy? You're freaking wrong.
wrong, buddy.
They always blame it on the customer too with
Yep.
Restream. All the
Yep.
time. It's like,
Yep.
"Oh, well, it must be your connect." No, bull. It's your crappy ass programming.
Mm.
Crappy ass programming. It's
Mm.
easy to use
Mm.
when it wants to work.
Mm. Mm. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
StreamYard. Give me a call.
Mm. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Mhm. Yep.
Unbelievable. I'm so disgusted that it's not airing right now because I can see it in the viewers.
Mm.
Most of our viewers live come from YouTube.
Yep. Becky. Everybody else.
Hugo, Danny,
Yeah. Where is Hugo
they're all going to
been?
have to switch. All right.
All right.
Anyway, you can also watch us live on Twitch
Mhm.
at RI_broadcasting, and you can help the show there as well.
Mhm.
I'm all upset right now.
Mm.
I'm all
You all
not
fired
at
up.
Twitch, not at Facebook. I'm not
Mm.
mad at Facebook for a change.
Mm. Mm. All
Not
right.
mad at Facebook today.
All right.
So you can get on Twitch. You can donate some bits. They're just like the stars. They're only a penny. So you can donate a couple of those. So that way I can put my 2 cents in. And I've
Mhm.
already put some 2 cents in already. Let me tell you.
True story.
And you can also subscribe, which helps us even more on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You can join us just like Chakra_Power, right? He's
Mm-hmm. Yep.
always watching, you know,
Mm-hmm.
one of our most loyal followers.
Yep.
So, but if you really, really, really want to help, get on Patreon, sign up.
Patreon.
It's only a couple of bucks. Look, you can get merch like this mug right here.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Did somebody? Oh, somebody made a comment. That's why you were
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah. So
I'm
it is.
like, what the hell are
Yeah.
you so funny about that?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
are
Yes.
not live in YouTube, FYI. Yes, Becky, I have already been down this road, and I cannot wait
We
to
know
get
that,
a
Becky.
hold of Restream because it's them. It's not YouTube. It is Restream,
Oh,
and I've
God.
already given them a warning ahead of time that I'm coming for them after the show. I'm coming for them.
We might need.
And
We might need
today
to touch,
is when
Becky.
I go to StreamYard and I register for StreamYard to see if I can manage what they got to offer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because if it's if it's comparable, if I can maneuver through it easily,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
making the switch because I am not putting up with Restream's BS explanations because they blame it on me and I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Cannot wait for Boils My Water. Cannot wait. So yeah, so I've already discussed how pissed off I am at Restream right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They ain't getting any new customers from this show, that's for damn sure.
Damn sure.
Yeah, I hear good things too. Yeah. Their programming works. It might not have as much to offer, but I could work around that. I'm sure I can put these layouts on that.
Yep.
I'm sure of it. And that's all I need to know.
All he needs to know.
So, Restream, you got some splaining to do. I want my money back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then we'll send Becky after you and then be like, say hello to my little friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All right. We've already talked, 12 minutes? We haven't even gotten to the opening story.
Yeah, right.
Haven't even gotten there. I'm just so angry.
Mm.
Becky's going to cancel her Restream account just for me. Well, I'm going to go check out StreamYard today, Becky. And, so we'll figure this out. Don't you worry.
Becky,
I'm
StreamYard.
done.
Look that up.
I'm done. Yeah, look it up. See what we can do. All right, so let's go on to our first topic. In this spectacular. This is going to be a spectacular. It's already spectacular,
right?
When you get a Ron's rant, it's worth the price of admission, which is $0.
Has she never even seen oh god, my mind went blank now.
No, she could not have.
Oh,
Scarface?
She could see them seen Scarface?
If you haven't seen Scarface.
Oh, what in the blue blazing? Yep.
Blue blazing. What in the blue blazing?
Yeah, what in the
Hashtag blue blazing.
What in the blue blazing?
All right, this is gonna be disturbing. This is gonna get your blood boiling too. Because I know that if this happens, the movie industry as we know it is going to evaporate. So enjoy the movies this year.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know now. Enjoy the movies this year because you may not see another good one. Just saying. So Sunday, Donald Trump said he was authorizing a 100% tariff on movies produced in foreign lands. So just so we know, we get a lot of movies that come from Canada, Britain, Bulgaria, New Zealand, and Australia that are produced there. AKA, Lord of the Rings was produced in New Zealand. It was filmed there. There was a lot of production going on, etc., right? If they do that, you will no longer see any epic movies that needs that landscape. You're not going to find anything like that in the United States. I hate to tell you. So, those countries that I just mentioned, along with Australia, I don't know if I mentioned Australia, they offer incentives for movies to film there. The filmmakers want to film in the United States, but there's no incentives, so they go to the countries that do give incentives.
Yep.
So this has everybody stirring in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
They need to know if domestic companies like Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Amazon, Netflix, if they would be subjected to the tariffs shooting movies outside the US. They didn't give any descriptions on this so-called tariff. Right? So they have no idea what's going on. The US, get this number. Mark this down. It has a $15.3 billion trade surplus. And they want a tariff to make it better? You're going to kill it. You're going to lose that $15.3 billion. You're going to lose it.
Yep.
You start, you're making money. The country is making money on the movie industry. $15.3 billion.
Yeah.
That comes in as a surplus. You start tariffing that, you're not going to have that. It will evaporate. Because what's the incentive for like a movie like Zaynah, right? That animated movie that broke all kinds of records, right?
Yeah.
Why would they send it to the United States to make 10 million? Why would they do that? They wouldn't. So check that one off the list. You will not see that again. You know, so all the James Bond, we got a new James Bond coming, right? They're going to make a movie. Will you see that in the United States? Probably not, because they're not going to want to pay.
Oh, man.
They'll send it everywhere else. They're going to destroy the movie industry by doing this. The fact that it's all digital, how do you even tariff that? It's not something physical. So if you send it across, you get one copy and then that person distributes it to everybody. So how do you do that? The World Trade Organization has a moratorium on digital until March of 2026. So he can't legally do it. unless he secedes from the World Trade Organization. And you know he will. This is all going. It's like, I don't care about Hollywood. I care about watching a damn good movie.
Yep.
Hollywood could use destroying. I don't know if it. I mean, I think it has a lot of problems. But you can forget about those great movies. The Trump administration will meet studio execs and the MPA sometime soon to discuss this. Now, does this include production of TV series? That's another question that nobody knows. If it does, forget The Last of Us. That's gone. Because that's Canada. They're not going to pay. You're not going to see that in the United States again. So enjoy this last season. I'm telling you. You will never see The Walking Dead. You think they're going to spring the cost? Walking Dead is all British actors. They make it over there. They're filming Daryl Dixon in France. You know, it's like, really? These are all different things. All those British shows that people love so much. What's the one Martin just talked about? S2e84? Forget that one. That one will be canceled in the United States because they're not going to pay. All of those shows that are made overseas will all close down. You will see it'll be a trickle-down effect with Netflix. How many movies do they show? You know what I'm saying? This could cost the American viewers a lot of entertainment. It's going to hurt. Now, also what is being questioned is the tariffs going to be on the film revenue? So if it makes a certain amount of money, then they get taxed. Is it going to be the film cost? Are they going to tariff that? So if a film has a certain cost, say, I don't know, $250 million for the next Falcon America. If they get 100% tariff on that, how does that work? Is it going to be the film budget? Is it going to be stream fees? Because let me tell you, I don't know if I want to pay another $10, $15 for each service. Because that's what'll end up happening. Today is all about what boils my water. We don't even need the name of that segment. We should have just named it the show. Now, here is the other one. Does it affect the theater ticket prices? Are they going to impose that tariff to the ticket prices? Because I'll be damned if I'm going to have to pay a tariff to put money in Trump's pocket. Because he's got to make money out of this some way. He did it already with the tariffs, and, now's a good time to buy. I don't know. Everything about this stinks. Okay? So Gavin Newsom, the wonderful governor of California, called Trump Monday to work with California on a government credit. Now, here's the problem. That isn't going to happen. Why? Because Gavin Newsom is a Democrat, and we know Republicans and Democrats will not work together.
Mm.
It's all smoke and mirrors, right?
Smoke and mirrors.
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there that your movies are going to double in prices.
Mm.
So there's going to be a lot of productions that get shut down for certain movies, and it's going to destroy the industry. You're going to have crap movies now. I mean, you think about all the movies that come from somewhere else. You know? I don't know where they film every movie.
Mm.
But you got to think, movies like Star Wars, where are they filming those?
Yep.
Indiana Jones, you think they filmed that in the United States?
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, if you go back and see all the movies in history, that even if the ones that just won awards, and I don't like Chariots of Fire, but that was an Oscar winner. It was filmed out of country. What about Schindler's List? You think they were authentic and filmed in Germany?
Nope.
I mean, the list goes on and on. Avatar. Guess where they filmed that? Wasn't that New Zealand?
Yep.
And they got another Avatar coming. Supposed to be a monster blockbuster, right? What happens if they say, you know what? We're not going to pay a tariff. We're not going to release Avatar 3 in the United States. How upset will people be? Just food for thought there. I don't know how it will shake out, but that $15.3 billion surplus that they get now is very much in jeopardy. Because what's today? Today's the 6th, right? In about 4 days, we're going to start feeling the pinch of those tariffs. You watch. All right, today in history, Kenny. Today in history, May 6th. I like doing the history stuff. Becky, what does it say on your calendar? If you can post that.
Can we switch that?
What, did you not do May 6th?
I did. But can we switch that? Can we switch it to? Can we do that next one, and then I'll do this one because.
Wait, what's this one?
This is. You know what? I'll do that.
Wait. What one do you want?
No, I'll do that. I'll do this.
Make Ron say what?
No, I wanted the.
Boils my water?
Yeah, but we'll do this one.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah,
no,
let's do Boils my water.
No. We'll do this one. May 6th, 2004 was an iconic day. Okay? It's an iconic day. It's an iconic day. It's the day that Ross, Rachel, Phoebe, Joey, Monica, and Chandler had their last cup of coffee together after a decade.
More than that.
The series drew 52.3 million viewers.
Jesus.
Making it the most watched TV episode of the decade.
That was just that one episode. 53 billion people.
Yeah, 53 billion people. watch one episode. Holy
Wow.
mackerel. 2004.
That is incredible.
May 6th, 2004.
Wow, that's a number.
That's a number.
That's a number.
That is a number.
Come on, let's see if we can get to 53 billion. Come on, share this out, people. Share it out. I want 54 billion.
Yes.
We want to beat Friends.
You want to beat Friends. It's iconic. That was today.
We hit 54 billion, Kenny. If we hit 54 billion, I will retire.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what about us?
I will retire. Yep.
How selfish is that? Where are we going to go? What are we going to retire?
No. I'll still do the production, but I'll retire from being on the show. Little incentive for like Danny to start sharing this out. He can send Ron into retirement.
Yo.
And then Becky will take over the show.
It'll
be you and Becky like 3 days a week, Kenny.
Me and Becky or Becky and me?
You and Becky. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. But that means you have to host. You have to be the lead host.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Top of the best, baby. Top of the best. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So 50. Wow, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Everybody was watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
I wonder. How many people viewed the last episode of Dallas?
Wasn't that many.
Wasn't that many, huh? Wasn't that many. Nope. Who shot JR? Wasn't that many?
And that number for Friends is still climbing.
Yeah.
Because they're still airing reruns and streaming it.
Right?
Like, nobody looks for Dallas anymore.
Nobody.
No, that was a big show.
Yeah.
And I believe it got like close, if not more than 50 million viewers. There was no B on that word.
Yeah.
Not like Friends.
Yeah.
Not like Friends.
Not like Friends.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what else in history today?
That's it.
That's it?
Well, that's not it, but that's the most important thing.
That was a big one, though.
Yeah, it was a big one. Wow, 10 seasons.
All right, so
2004.
2004. Like, I remember, like, season 1, I think it was, like, the second episode, where Chandler was stuck in the vestibule with Jill Goodacre. And he was so excited because, like, power outage and everything. So he was stuck in that ATM vestibule. And he calls up and wanted to tell, them that he was stuck in there with Jill Goodacre, who was a supermodel. And he's over there. And they were like, what the hell are you talking about? And they had to get Joey on the phone to translate. He's stuck in a vestibule with Jill Goodacre. Chandler was so good on that episode. He was my fan. He was my favorite because of that episode.
It's great. It's great.
And then I was hooked.
Man, I'm gonna have to find somewhere I can binge watch them all. That's a long 10 years. That's a long binge watching. That's a long binge watching though.
Oh, I've been watching so much. Maybe I should do Friends as well. I should start that again.
Okay. All
Such
right.
a great show.
Now you're confusing us, Becky. Oh no.
Trying Twitch out. Oh, look at Becky is on Twitch.
1986.
Oh, that's actually good. That is actually good because every ad you see, Becky, that adds to our total.
Ooh.
So keep watching there. I like that.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I like that.
I like that.
So Becky is now officially on Twitch.
Okay. All right.
Now, I'm surprised you don't put your show on there as well. And in case you look, Thursday, new episode that we air of Two Girls Without Cancer will be on Thursday. New episode. They have everything on all of the platforming except Twitch, but that might change now. You might see it on Twitch now.
That'd be nice.
So follow that show because it's fantastic. They do such a great job with that. All right. Let's see. What do we got next? May TV premieres, and this guy wants you to watch, Kenny. He wants you to watch.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you got to check that out. I have a show account on Twitch. I have no idea how to do it. After I complain to Restream, if you want, I can help you out with that. So I got to take care of. I got to actually air the show now on YouTube. So that probably will be airing at noontime. And then I have to complain to Restream because I want my freaking money back.
Like my battleship.
All right, so May TV premieres. Now, when I did March, it was pretty good. When I did April, it was pretty good. May, not so much.
Oh, no.
Now, the big one for me was The Walking Dead. Dead City debuted Sunday. And I forgot that it was on. And so now I have to go binge watch it. That one episode. I got to binge watch one episode. So I got to see that. Because I can literally watch anything, Kenny. So I'll be able to watch Friends.
Anything?
Anything. And I saw The Working Man with Jason Statham. Loved it. Loved it.
Really?
Oh, it was good. So tonight, Murder Has Two Faces, Hulu. I might check it out. I haven't seen it. Also, House of Pain on BET and Assisted Living on BET. Have you seen House of Pain?
A couple of episodes.
I saw an episode. It was pretty funny. But that's all I've seen is that one episode.
Yeah, me too.
May 7th, Full Speed on Netflix and Sullivan's Crossing. I have no idea what these are. Sullivan's Crossing is on CW. So I'll have to do some research and see what that is. May 8th, though, I'm looking forward to the return of Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds Evolution on Paramount Plus. It's back. Has like all the cast members that they've had, I believe, most of them.
Okay.
Also, Poker Face on Peacock. Forever, Netflix. Yeah. Here's a good one. Octopus on Prime. Never heard of it. Is it about an octopus? Here's one that I might check out, though. Conan O'Brien Must Go on Max. Conan O'Brien's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I like his podcast.
I might check that out. That's probably one that I'll probably look into. May 9th, Long Way Home on Apple TV Plus. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars on Paramount Plus. Becky says, Criminal Minds was so good, Evolution was that much better. So dark compared to the other seasons. Yes, I've heard this, and I have penciled it in to watch. I'm going to rewatch all of Criminal Minds.
Wow.
With Joe Mantegna.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's back too in this one. Joe Mantegna. So RuPaul, May 9th. May 13th. I was so curious about this one. I had to go check out the trailer. Bad Thoughts on Netflix. It's a comedy. It looks absolutely awesome. Looks awesome. So I'm going to watch that one.
All right.
So I'm suggesting you do the same. May 15th. You're not going to miss this one, I'm sure, Kenny. Definitely not. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Secret
on Hulu.
The heck?
Why?
They just want to put anything. They just want to put anything on TV.
It sounds so bad. It sounds like all those shows that you see on I don't even know, TLC.
Oh, of course.
That's what it sounds like to me. 1,000-Pound Sister, all of those.
Oh, those crappy shows, yeah.
Overcompensating on Prime. The Mormon Wives show was huge. Becky, please tell me that you don't watch that. That is not the average American. We'll just say that. It's just interesting because these chicks are super hot and slutty dressed. Mormons? Are they the same Mormons I'm thinking of?
What?
Because you don't expect it from Mormons. She's saying so. I might have to check it out now.
Wait, what?
The curiosity factor just got me.
Yeah, hold on for a minute. Hold on.
And he's already checking it out. He's looking for it. He's looking it up. Yeah, it was shocking.
Okay.
All right. See? Duster on Max. I never heard of it. Here's a good one. Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. Is that going to feature like Suzanne Summers' robot?
I hope not. Creepy. Creepy.
Sky Med, Paramount Plus. Sky Med, is that like a hospital in a cloud or something? I don't understand that. Bet on Netflix. And Welcome to Wrexham returns on FX. That's all on the 15th. There's a lot to choose from there. But obviously we're going to have to watch The Mormon Wives.
I guess so.
I don't watch it technically, but my cousin from the States got me to watch it when she was here. So you watch it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so you watch it.
But you're not claiming that you're watching it.
That's deep. That's deep. Okay.
All right, May 16th, Murderbot and The Shy. Like, none of this interests me. May 18th, Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing. Aren't you on that one?
Yeah. Yep.
On the Discovery Channel, so check out Kenny on May 18th on Naked and Afraid. May 19th, and I cannot believe they actually make a TV show out of this. Lego Masters on Fox. They build Lego things.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're pretty awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But really, enough to watch it on TV.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be sandcastles.
May 20th, Motorheads on Prime. May 21st, 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu. That has been gaining a lot of publicity.
Wait.
9 Perfect Strangers. It's supposed to be good. Naked Dating. Ever watch that? Full Ween.
Oh, you had to.
Full Ween. This is what you get out in Canada, you know.
I guess so.
But we'll not be able to see these things because they're made up in Canada.
Thank God, yo. I don't want to see Full Ween or Weenie.
May 21st, Master Chef returns on Fox. You watch Master Chef?
No.
Well, will you check out this guy's new show, Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service, on Fox? I'm guessing at 9:00. I'm thinking it is going to be one of the places is going to be the thing that Tony brought as a story at whatever that burger place was. That's in Narragansett or whatever. Canadians are obese. No nudity here. And the United States doesn't have obesity? But in the United States, we don't really care. They go naked anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care. May 22nd, Sirens returns to Netflix. And a show, Earnhardt, on Prime. I guess Dale Earnhardt. It's going to be about him.
Okay.
Are they going to show where he crashed? Transplant on NBC and Not Her First Rodeo on Freeform. Have you ever watched Freeform?
Freeform. No.
May 23rd, Pee-wee as himself. That's the name of the show, Pee-wee as himself.
R.I.P.
Is he going to masturbate in a park on the show? Or a theater? Or anywhere else that he's done it?
I hope not.
Couples therapy on Paramount Plus and Showtime. I just saw a commercial for this yesterday. So May 25th, The Librarians, the next chapter on TNT. I didn't know there was a first chapter. Rick and Morty on Adult Swim returns. May 25th. There we go. Animation, right? May 26th, Kevin Costner's The West on the History Channel. Or you can just watch one of his movies. Watch Horizon. It's really good. When we'll be able to see the second one, I don't know. They haven't released it yet. It's ready. May 27th, animated show, The Second Best Hospital in the Galaxy on Prime. Not the first best, the second best. North America isn't free nude like Europe. Yeah, Europe is pretty open for everything. Open for everything. Also, May 27th, America's Got Talent. You can see all kinds of jugglers and dancers, musicians, magic. In some cases, it could be both dancer and magic. Maybe Magic Mike will be on there. Kenny, that could be your next act. Magic Kenny.
How about that?
Destination X. Both are which on NBC. Here's an exciting one. May 28th, F1 The Academy. All about F1 racing on Netflix. And then Adults on FX.
True.
AGT is weird because you have 4 celebrity hosts, not one American. Yes, this is true.
True.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. America's Got Talent, but we don't have an American on the panel. That Spanish lady, yeah, Vergara. She's annoying. Oh my god. She's like the Spanish version of the nanny to me. I can't. I just can't. I can't listen to them talk. I can't do it. They're annoying. May 29th to wrap up the month, because there's nothing after this. And just like that on Max, The Better Sister on Prime, Department Q on Netflix, and then Animation Domination returns with Bob's Burger, Grimsburg, Family Guy, and The Great North. And then also, we can't forget about those wonderful Americans in Jersey with Jersey Shore Family Vacation on MTV. Oh, Becky says, and just like that is absolute trash. Well, if it's American, it'll stay on TV because there won't be much to choose from. Yeah, so, there really isn't a lot there. I'm looking forward to Bad Thoughts, Criminal Minds, and Gordon Ramsay. Other than that, I'm probably not going to watch anything new. Like, I get people can watch like Fox's animated shows. I like Family Guy. It's awful. It's awful. And I've got what? This Wednesday is the last episode for Amazing Race, which I only watch because I like watching Survivor. Survivor ends next week. After that, it's just going to be Dead City for me. So I'm going to have to start binge watching some other shows.
Truth, right?
Which enters Friends, right? I'm already started. I'm rewatching Stargate SG-1 again for like the 50th time. So I'm on like season 2 with that. I'm on season 5 of House.
Oh, House, yeah. Watched that.
And I restarted Walking Dead, of course. So I'm on season 1. You need to binge 90s Frasier. No, I don't need to binge 90s Frasier. I
Sure do, yo. Sure do. Sure do.
I do not need to do that.
Sure do. It'll change your life.
I don't like Sex in the City either. That is so... It'll change your life if I watch Frasier, though.
Yep.
Change your life, it won't change my life because I'll just be miserable. Well, yeah, it will. I'll be more miserable.
Beautiful.
I'll be like, why didn't they bring the dog back?
It's because Superman has a dog in it. That's why they didn't.
You had to do it. Kenny, we are running late.
I know.
But I don't care.
Ooh.
All right, Kenny. Make me say what, please. You've already done it, actually, this show. So, the 53 billion.
All right. So, what do you want first? You want the NFL, or do you want the Rock Collector?
Let's go NFL.
NFL.
This is going to be another thing that's going to boil my water, isn't it?
Oh. So, you remember the draft that we stood up watching? We analyzed it, and
yes,
it was a good show. It was a great show.
It was a great show.
Okay.
Because we made it the great show.
Yes, yes.
NFL did not make it a great show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Sherrod Sanders got drafted in like the 5th round.
Yeah, somewhere back there. He could be the next Brady.
Yeah.
Could be.
So, just to let you know, a fan is suing the NFL for $100 million over the much hyped quarterback disappointing 5th round draft pick, claiming he suffered emotional stress and trauma.
Who's suing? A fan?
Yes.
For emotional stress and trauma?
Yep.
Because he didn't like how the draft turned out?
Yeah.
Can I do that too? I'll jump in with him.
Yeah.
Americans are the worst.
Yeah. And it's because...
You know what, Becky? You are 100% correct.
Right.
We are.
Yeah. And it's because that the 23-year-old phenom wasn't selected earlier. He said it was immediate frustration, the fan said, who filed the federal lawsuit as John Doe. On the condition his real name not be published, this guy was projected to be the 1st round or 2nd pick, no later than the top 5. And to watch mediocre players be chosen before him, it was frustrating.
Yeah, they had that quarterback that was like, that got drafted ahead of him that was clearly bad. They showed a clip of him trying to just do a 10-yard route with a guy coming across, and he threw the pass like 40 yards in front of him. It wasn't even close. How was he drafted before Sanders? You know why? And I'm going to tell you why. Because the NFL was pissed off that Sanders decided to show up the NFL by staying home.
Yep.
And that's what you get with prime time, with your antics and everything. The NFL and they all band together and say, you know what? We're not drafting your ass. We're not drafting you.
No, we're not drafting
5th round, sucker. You're not getting money.
Right, for real.
You're going to get minimum pay.
Right, for real.
And you're going to like it. If not, then go play in the CFL.
Right. So how old do you think John Doe is?
How old?
Yeah, how old do you think John Doe is?
I'm going to say he's 13.
He is 55 years old.
55 years old? Oh, come on, dude.
He's suing the NFL. And he's suing the NFL for $100 million for emotional distress and trauma.
Can you sue for over frustration? American culture, I don't understand. Look, he's trying it. It's never going to make it. It's not going to work. He's probably hoping that they'll give him a settlement and they're just going to laugh at him.
Right. Here's 2 tickets to next year's draft.
He's not going to. No, NFL isn't even going to acknowledge him.
Exactly. Like, yeah, sure.
They'll send some third-rate lawyer just to go to the court and just say, oh, we need a continuance. And they're just going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it until the guy spends all his life earnings.
Yes.
It'll never see a courtroom.
Never.
It's never going to happen. He won't get a dime from the NFL.
Becky says, I have
NFL doesn't pay anybody anything.
Nobody. It'll pay nobody.
Look, remember when Brady took on the NFL?
Yep.
He lost. And he had all the money in the world, right? No. This clown is not going to win against the NFL. Sorry.
He's not. No.
NFL had no facts against Brady, and Brady still lost.
Right.
What an idiot.
The reason why his
that was a good one, Kenny. That was a good one.
Crazy people. People are
I
crazy.
like it.
All right.
I'll
So
jump in with him if he needs.
when we do, yeah.
That was just. It wasn't because of that. It's just brutal that the NFL is just awful. What an awful organization. Oh my God. They're lucky they have a good product because, people stopped buying like that video game, the sports video games, because their company was so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You remember that? I can't remember the video game company, to be honest with you. Can't think of it off the top of my head. But yes, EA Sports. Right. Remember, they were huge.
They're huge. Yep.
Huge. They weren't lucky enough to have a good product.
Yeah. They were.
And they were terrible.
They were
terrible to work for, to be a consumer for, everything. They were just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the Rocks?
Oh.
The Rocks.
The Rocks. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, Ron, we need to pack up, go to Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. Yeah. Arkansas. We can go see Bill and
that's my
bless
man.
you. Oh, allergy season.
That's my homie, Bill. My man. Me and him like this. I'm talking about.
Yeah, Becky will want to go with you.
She's a Clinton hater. All right. So, one more. Thank you. An amateur rock collector recently hit the jackpot while exploring a state park in Arkansas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Dave the Cook, a Minnesota resident, found a stunning 3.81 carat brown diamond.
What? How big was it? Bless you.
3.81 carat brown diamond.
Wow. Where the hell did he find that?
The diamond is the largest that has been found in the park in 2025 so far, according to Arkansas State Park.
Wait a minute. Wait. It's the largest one in 2025?
Yeah.
There are bigger ones that are found there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to go to this place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will stay out there until I find one. That's got to be worth a lot of money.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. The Cook claimed walked over to where he had seen the diamond, picked it up, and inspected it before calling his brother, stirring up some natural sibling rivalry. He said, David, guess what I found?
Mistake.
Yep. Telling his brother, David, guess what I found? What'd you find? A diamond. He said, what? You found what? The Minnesota resident returned to the park a few days later to register the diamond. I guess you have to register it. If you find it in the park, you have to register the diamond.
Do you not get to keep it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do, but you got to register it. You know what I'm saying? So he named it after his dog, the Duke Diamond.
Go ahead.
So the whole deal is he was not going to pick it up because he thought it was a candy wrapper. Worth is original. He thought it was Worth is original. He walked by Worth is original. He looked at it. He picked it up. He says, "Oh, the estimate amount is $4.2 million."
All right. When we going?
Uh-huh.
Like, are they found there often?
Yeah. especially in the raining season. And it's been raining a lot.
Dude. Oh my God.
Gold Rush.
Just random diamonds just laying around.
Brown diamond.
Like, even if you get one half the size,
right?
You're set.
Yep.
Oh my God. And where is this?
Arkansas State Park.
All right, time to do some research on travel plans. Dude, I will spend a weekend there and I will find myself a diamond.
A brown diamond, a rare brown diamond.
Any diamond. I don't care. Any diamond. Now find 25 of these diamonds and you'll make as much as dude suing the NFL.
Oh gosh.
My lord. She's good.
I
I do have to say, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Well, Kenny, I have to tell you,
Mm.
you brought it with Make Ron Say What today. Let me tell you.
I'm going to Arkansas.
That was impressive. That was impressive.
I'm going to Arkansas.
Yeah, I agree.
Arkansas State Park.
All right, let's get to this. We are so far behind, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I know, right? All right.
What boils my water, Kenny?
Oh, we doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it. I don't care. We had a show that was an hour and 39 minutes last time. Last week.
So let's talk about birthdays, Christmas. Talk about anniversaries.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. You already said the T word.
The hell is the T word?
Tariffs.
Oh, tariffs. Yeah. Dude, man.
So, just like movies, the toy maker Mattel Incorporated are raising the prices of their toys.
Yeah, I saw this coming a mile away. Like we knew. It's not their fault at this point. Well, it's really not their fault.
It's not their fault. Most of their stuff is made in China, overseas, Korea.
Yeah. We don't have the infrastructure in this country to build anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank God we build cars.
1.5 minute ad in the middle of the stream. Hey, watch that, Becky, because it gives us money. Yes, it does have an ad. That's what they do. I have it set up so that way it does give an ad.
Ooh, that's pretty genius. All right.
So Ron, it's only one.
So Ron, where does this leave Christmas?
So what's what?
Where does this leave Christmas? Is that
Leaves
little
Christmas
one? Is that little one not going to get his truck, car?
Probably not.
Barbie doll?
Probably not.
And God forbid, what's going to happen to the Ken doll?
Didn't they change it to a LeBron James? I think they made a LeBron James Ken doll. He posted it. He was all excited about it. Now he can go play with his dolls. Yeah. But you know what? He still doesn't have any balls. Sorry, I didn't get to hear the story because I was learning about Red Bull and alien computers. That's the ads you had to watch.
That's crazy.
That's all right, Becky, but you just made us 2 cents, I think.
Woohoo! Okay. All right, baller. Shot caller.
See, Kenny? So that right there lets us put a penny in each. I'll be looking forward to that in the morning. Our 2 cents.
2 cents.
So that's going to be terrible because like toys it's all going to double in price. It's all going to double. And that's if we can even get them. Because a lot of companies are just not going to carry anything.
Oh, sad.
Going to be not available. All right, what else you got for boils my water?
That's it, yo.
That's enough, right?
enough.
It's terrible. It's
Terrible.
terrible. We talk about these tariffs all the time. Look, we are the ones that are paying for this. It isn't the companies. They just pass it on to Americans. And Americans are so stupid that we haven't figured this out yet. No matter what happens, they raise the prices and it comes on us. It doesn't go on them.
Yeah.
They get the tariff and they just pass it on to us.
Wow.
Ads boil her water. Ads boil her water. Yeah, but just think of what you did for us just now.
Yeah. 2 pennies. 2 cents. It was good.
All right, Kenny. It's time.
Right.
This guy right over here, happy birthday
to
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. That's my dude.
80 years old today.
Wow.
80.
Wow, Bob Seger. Wow.
And let me tell you, this was really difficult. I think this was more difficult than doing Journey for me. It was more difficult because I still don't know if I have it in the proper order.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, but you're not a good judge. You like ABBA and Bee Gees, Kenny. I can't trust your opinion. Can't trust your opinion. So you're going to have to just live with this one. So Bob Seger has some great music, right? Do you remember Shame on the Moon?
Great song, yeah.
Great song, right?
Great song. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, not in my top. Not even close. Not even close. Trying to live my life without you. Do you remember that one?
That's my jam.
Without you, babe. It's the hardest thing I'll ever do. Great song. I love that song.
Jam.
Didn't make my list.
What the hell is going on here?
Catmandu. Traveling Man. Didn't make my list. Do you remember The Fire Inside?
That's my jam.
Great song, right?
So fire inside.
Great song. Didn't make my list. Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Didn't make my list. Rock and roll never forgets. Ooh. Oh, Beautiful Loser didn't make my list. Ramblin' Gamblin' Man didn't make my list. Wait for Me didn't make my list. The Fire Down Below didn't make my list. She's got the fire down below. Great songs, right?
Great songs, yo.
Still the Same didn't make my list.
What the?
And you're gonna be shocked. Main Street didn't make my list.
What? Disrespectful.
Down on Main Street.
Disrespectful. How disrespectful are you to Bob Seger? I'm sorry, Bob. I'm so sorry, Bob. I'm
Those
sorry,
are
Bob.
all fantastic songs.
I'm
Still,
sorry,
this
Bob.
still the same. Didn't make your list. Let's just end it here.
Thank you, Becky.
Well,
Thank you,
Becky, look,
Disrespectful.
I get it,
Disrespectful.
and I told you this was more difficult than doing Journeys
Disrespectful.
because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Even Now didn't make my list, and I love that song.
Even Now didn't make your list.
No, I have 5 or 6 songs. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs. There are 9 Bob Seger songs that I'm stunned I don't have in because there's no room for them. Honorable mention, Like a Rock. Like a Rock. You know the one that they made into that commercial? The truck commercial?
And that's not on the list.
That is an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. What is the disrespectful?
I'm
That is
telling
like
you.
an iconic song.
I know it is.
Ron,
I couldn't get it in there.
you could have got it in there. You lost.
So that was like number 10. My
lost
number 9 would have been Roll Me Away. You know Roll Me Away. Roll me away. I want to roll me away tonight. You've disrespected Ford owners everywhere.
Yep. Thank you.
Look, I feel your pain.
Thank you.
I feel your pain. Number 8 would have been, well, it's an honorable mention, but it's my number 8. Shakedown from Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Shakedown, breakdown, shakedown. Everybody.
You know, that almost won a Grammy.
Shakedown,
that song almost won a Grammy.
You busted.
So it's an honorable mention, but my number 8.
Disrespectful.
I love that song.
Disrespectful.
I love all these songs.
8?
Bob Seger is one of my favorites. Check this out. My number 7 would have been We've Got Tonight. That ballad. Oh my God, what a great song.
Great song.
It is. It could only get to number 7.
What are you? What? He's disrespectful. I'm sorry, Bob.
There was like a 3-song problem that I wanted to put all 3 of these songs into the number 5 slot, but couldn't do it. My bubble is You'll Accompany Me. Love that song. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. It's written down somewhere, it's got to be. Love that song. Was only a bubble. Number 6.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Let's get to this top. Let's get to this 5. See how much disrespect.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Old time rock and roll. Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit a little by myself.
That's number 5.
That's number 5.
It should have been number 1, yo.
It should not.
That song is iconic, yo.
Nope. I know it's iconic. I know.
That song is iconic, yo.
I know it's iconic. Number 4, I have Hollywood Nights, which I think that might actually be my favorite Bob Seger song. But there's just 3 songs that are just special that it's ahead of it. Hollywood Nights is number 4. Love that song. Tells a great story too, by the way. Number 3, Against the Wind.
Against the wind. That should have been number 2.
Still running against the wind.
Disrespectful. Should have been number 2.
Look at Becky. If number 1 isn't Turn the Page live, then I quit doing ongoing content.
Yeah. We riot, yo. We riot.
Number 2, Night Moves. Oh my God. Please, Kenny, tell me you do. Oh, Night Moves is such a great song.
You put Night Moves over. Go take the old record up. The
Yes.
disrespect. I'm riding. I am riding. I'm
Night
going.
Moves, it's the songwriting, it's the music. Old Time Rock and Roll is one of the best rock and roll songs made, right? But that's what it is. It is what it is. It isn't like great writing, it isn't great music, so to speak. It's a great song, but I'm just saying it's not the other songs.
I'm going on strike.
Number 1. Of course, it's Turn the Page, the live version. That is just a work of art. It's a work of art. That is an iconic song. That saxophone in that song is just perfection. Kenny, a work of art is right. See, Becky agrees. Look, Bob Seger was very difficult to do because I love all these songs. Every song that I mentioned, I actually love. All of them. And to try to put those in a top 5 is virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible. And I know Old Time Rock and Roll is a classic. Delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
It was so hard, Kenny. This was one of the most difficult. It was one of the most difficult. It is, and like people know these songs because they're in movies. They're in all kinds of things in pop culture. Bob Seger was one of the best. He was one of the best, and straightforward rock and roll.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry for the disrespect, Bob.
It's not disrespect. This is acknowledging all of his work.
So take those old records off.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
On it though, it changed.
It is. I never said that it wasn't. But musically, the other songs are better.
You know what?
Music and lyrically.
I'm gonna take off my pants, leave my shirt on, and just slide across the kitchen floor.
Oh, I was like, wait, no.
And yeah, slide across the kitchen floor with my tighty whities on and be like,
I'm not missing what you're saying.
And be like, Tom Cruise.
Look, I love his music. I think he's one of the best. I would take Bob Seger over like Styx, over Journey. I'm telling you. And I love Journey. Let me tell you, I love Journey and I love Styx. Styx used to be my favorite band at one point. But that's the top 5 recapping Old Time Rock and Roll, Hollywood Nights, Against the Wind, Night Moves, and of course, Turn the Page. That live version is just awesome. I used to play that song all the time. Hollywood Nights, by the way, is a great song if you're driving. I used to go to Newport all the time. That used to be on as I'm driving along the coast. Just don't. Styx is up there for me. It used to be my favorite band. Come Sail Away, one of the top 10 songs of all time. And it's funny because I don't have a lot of songs in my top 10. I don't have any from Bob Seger in my top 10. Styx, I do. Oh, please don't tell me Mr. Roboto. No, please. Don't insult Styx. That was a mistake.
Oh,
it's a good song. Like, I love the song, but Come Sail Away, Grand Illusion, The Best of Times, Lady.
Crazy.
So, all right, that's it for this week. For today. Tomorrow, Becky and Kenny are together. Becky and Kenny, so they can do whatever they want. They can reorder, Bob Seger if they want. I don't care. But this is the real one right here.
Good idea.
So tomorrow, Becky and Kenny.
Good idea.
It's at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in Edmonton, Alberta, 8 a.m. And on the West Coast is 7 a.m. So the goat will be here tomorrow.
Yep.
But I'll be behind the scenes.
Yes.
Oilers play tonight. Yes, go Edmonton and Trent Frederick. Trent Frederick and the Oilers try to move on past Vegas Golden Knights. So, look, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you here tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye-bye.